Aaron Rodgers and Deshaun Watson, both are quarterbacks who are at a current stage with their respective franchises of being completely disappointed and being led astray by the people in charge. While Aaron Rodgers has seemingly made it clear that he does not necessarily want to be traded from the Green Bay Packers, Deshaun Watson, on the other hand, very well has made it known, and today it came out that he has made a trade request over several weeks ago. The problem with trading your franchise quarterback in the NFL today is that you might not be able to get equal and really respected value back from the team that you're trading with. For the Texans and the Green Bay Packers, trading somebody like Deshaun Watson or trading somebody like Aaron Rodgers, you're never really going to get one or two players that can equal the same value as those guys. And since it's a slow week NFL-wise, I don't really know why there isn't a better time to make a video about why these two would make sense to be traded for each other. Both of these guys are MVP candidates. Aaron Rodgers, in his case, was the MVP of the league this year. And like I said, there's no real way to assess value to each of these guys. So it makes sense, actually, to me to think that the only player that one of these guys could be traded for is the other guy. I don't think you could trade somebody like Deshaun Watson unless you're getting somebody in value like Aaron Rodgers back. And if you're the Green Bay Packers, if you really want to trade Aaron Rodgers and get somebody who can still win you a championship now, if you don't think Jordan Love is the guy, then getting Deshaun Watson, I think, is the perfect replacement for MVP Aaron Rodgers. Now, if you're a Green Bay Packers fan, you might be thinking the perspective that if you're trading somebody like Aaron Rodgers, it's because you think Jordan Love is the next guy up and the next guy to be the MVP of your franchise. And that does make sense. Jordan Love was a first-round pick last year in a year where every single Packers fan and NFL fan thought that they were going to be trading up in the draft to get a wide receiver or at least skill position player. However, if you get somebody like Deshaun Watson on your roster, it would make sense that you would play him over Jordan Love, and you could use Jordan Love as trade bait. Like I said, many teams around the league would probably love to have Jordan Love on their roster. He was a highly coveted prospect coming out of Utah State, and the only real knock on him so far is that he just was drafted to a franchise that didn't need him. And if you're a Houston Texans front office person, or if you're a Houston Texans fan like I am, getting somebody like Aaron Rodgers to replace Deshaun Watson, who obviously is not going to be playing this year for the Houston Texans, at least not at the same kind of level that we're used to him seeing. Getting somebody like Aaron Rodgers, who has been, like I said, an MVP, he's probably the MVP of the league this year, he's a Super Bowl champion, and he's still effectively in the prime of his career. Now, Aaron Rodgers would not be going to a very bad offense. It has very good names on its, on the outside with guys like Brandon Cooks, Will Fuller. They've got a decent backfield with guys like Duke Johnson and David Johnson. And even though they have one of the worst running games in the whole entire NFL, they were still able to manage 13th in total yards and 4th in passing yards. Not to mention, Aaron Rodgers would basically be cast away by the team where he won the MVP, was very well the best player in the entire league, and pretty much carried them to at least an NFC championship appearance. He already had a motivational factor going into this year with Jordan Love being drafted to replace him, and if he was traded to a team in the Houston Texans, which has basically been the laughingstock of the league for the better part of 10 years, then I don't think he would really, I really think actually that he would have that motivational factor again, and he'd be looking to burn the Green Bay Packers for trading him. And for Deshaun Watson, it obviously would be an incredible upgrade. Going from the Houston Texans to the Green Bay Packers is an obvious front office upgrade. It's an obvious culture upgrade, and it's an obvious upgrade in just everything around him. He'd go back to having a number one receiver he could rely on every play with Devontae Adams, two solid running backs in Jamal Williams and A.J. Dillon to kind of carry the load for him on the offensive side of the ball, and a defense that's really coming into their own as a incredible and elite defense. And if the Packers were able to unload Jordan Love to another team for maybe offensive line depth or, a number 2 receiver to play with Devontae Adams, then I don't really think it can be questioned whether or not he should have been drafted if they're able to, get equal value for him. So, having Deshaun Watson would also kind of take care of that problem as well. All right, and that's going to be the video for me. I hope you all enjoyed it. I just kind of wanted to put this out there, something, kind of different that pops into my head, so I thought might as well make a video out of it and see if anyone agrees. If you like this, make sure you hit like. If you disliked it, make sure you hit dislike. Any feedback from you all at this point is much appreciated. If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. If you're one of my returning subscribers, I appreciate you a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.